What we're gonna do now is get rid of the rear brakes on this. So the reason I get rid of rear brakes is because it makes these spindles much lighter. And I find the more weight you have back here, the more likely you are to break your trailing arms. So if I can take, oh, hold on, let me get a hammer for this. But if I can take about 10 pounds of weight off the back of here, I think that's gonna be good. So, by getting rid of full-size tires and switching to donut tires, we're already gonna save a lot of weight. Maybe I should get a scale out here and see how much weight we're actually gonna take off. So the first thing, pull the brake drum off. Sometimes that comes out a lot easier. Next thing, we're gonna need a grinder. Okay, so my goal is to get these brakes off as fast as possible. One, because I'm lazy, and two, faster's better. So if you look at, there's these little tabs here that are push pins with screws. If you just take this mini grinder, just like that, and we get a screwdriver, little pry bar. Everything just pretty much pops out now. This one's actually holding on there pretty good, believe it or not. We're gonna get in there with that grinder and just do a little bit more damage. There we go. So there you go. Now just like that, now we're gonna take the wheel bearing off and pop off this backing plate. We do have to cut it to make sure that we have a proper spacer. I think Jeffy's actually sells a spacer for this, but honestly guys, I just cut them off. Sometimes I go around with the torch, sometimes I use my bandsaw, sometimes I use mini grinder. I'll show you what I mean. So, just with a 14 mil deep socket, I should probably get an extension, but let's see if I can do this being lazy. No, I need an extension. Probably easier with the extension. Nope, that one's now stripped. We're gonna try to pound a 13 onto that one. Well, that's why these are stripping. This isn't a 14, this is a 15. What kind of monster would put the 15 in the 14 hole? Oh, the audacity. As I put it right back into the 15 mil spot. You go over here, my friend. Okay. Can't find another 14, so I guess you're getting 9/16, my friends. How bad are you guys? I use chrome on my impact sockets, on my impacts. So now, with all those bolts off, we just give this a tap. Boom, wheel bearing out. Now, give that some little tappies. So now what we're gonna do is, you guys see that little square right there? It's kind of hard to do with this camera because it wants to follow my face. We're gonna roughly cut around this to use that as a spacer to make sure that goes back on there. Because if you don't, the wheel bearing sticks out a little bit and I find they'll break. Sometimes they actually get jammed on there to the point where they don't spin. You can use washers, but honestly guys, there's just a 1/4 inch space all the way around it. I'm just gonna cut that out and put it back on. Okay, let's get going. So now, as you can see, we've made that piece a lot smaller. So we're just gonna reinstall it, like so. You know what? I might be nice and give this bearing just a little bit of grease. Just a wee bit of grease. Now to reinstall it, just as easy. Put that on there. Make sure it doesn't fall off and hit me in the head. And now we're just gonna put these bolts back in. I don't like to tighten them all down right away. Rather get them all started before I start tightening them right down. Gotta find all four. It's a great filing system I have. You know, you guys just drop everything on the floor and then just pray that you find them all and put them all back together. And there you go. Now, we just have to do this to the other side as well. You guys want to go over there and do that with me? I think you do. Let's get going.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching.
So as you guys can see, we've now got our seatbelts on, we've got our backing plates cut, we've got our wheel hubs back on, and everything is looking hunky-dory. I have it really high because I haven't really been underneath this car yet, and now seems like a good enough time of any to take the gas tank and the exhaust off of it. So, you know what, usually I start at the front. Let's go start at the front. And we're just gonna cut it off right here. Okay, with that out of the way, I can move to the gas tank straps. Those are a bit crusty. Krusty the Clown! So usually I drain these when they're inside the car, so that way I can reuse the gasoline, but I think this one is filled with water, so I really don't want that fuel in any of my stuff. The gas tank's out. I'm gonna lose all my brake fluid. I'm okay with that. I should stop it. I should stop it. I don't think I'm gonna stop it, but I should try. Damn it! Well, we got all the weight reduction off and we got the seat belts on. I like the seat belts. I think they do stuff. Some people yell at me for them. Seat belts are my thing, guys. I'm the type of guy that shows up to Mini Meltdown with all my doors seat belted shut. I'm the guy that shows up to Rockton with his seat belts holding his doors shut in not a stock class. Economy compacts is kind of stock, I think, but so we got quite a bit of weight out of here. We got all the backing plates, we got the drums, we got all the drum brakes. We got quite a bit of weight off the back here, and as you can see, it still spins extremely freely. So that's pretty much what I wanted to do, is basically just clean up the back end of this, make it lighter. I find if you can take the extra weight off of here, I find that it's less likely that you're gonna break any of these trail arms. You're still gonna break them, but less likely. I don't think I've gone a single derby without breaking a trailing arm. But I think it does help. Is it gonna win me the demolition derby? No. Could it help me win the demolition derby if I can get one more shot without the tire completely falling off? Yes, I think so. So that's why I do that. I get off all the rear brakes, I cap the brakes at the front of the car. You guys see me do that after I didn't show you guys, but after I dropped the gas tank, I kind of ripped all the brakes out of this damn thing. The subframe in this is not super clean, but this is a stock car. It doesn't matter. And we're going to be putting little donuts on the back of this, hopefully to keep the weight of this car down. The lighter I keep the back of this thing, the better it is. I have lots of 15-inch donuts. That's probably what I'm going to be running on the back of this. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is what I do to the back of the Camrys. I've been finding it works for me. Is it amazing? No. But it's better than nothing. I like it. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you back here later on Zach's Workshop. Take care.